As part of our Garden to Kitchen to Compost series, I am today talking about purple carrots that we grew in our garden and two different things that we're going to make from them. Pesto from the carrot tops and a delicious and zingy carrot pickle that we're going to make from the carrots. So looking forward to sharing a no waste recipe with you today. Super, so we've got these beautiful purple carrots and I have this lovely julienne peeler, it's called, and it's got little, makes little stripes. Now I find it easier if you've got the ends to hold on to and you just peel them like that and they shred into lots of beautiful julienne shapes. Now, like I said before, these ones are purple on the outside and orange on the inside, so that's a beautiful surprise. Watch your fingers because they can be quite sharp if you don't have any edges to hold on to. Anyway, so here is what you get, a lovely shreddy carrot ready for your pickle. Also have 1 1/4 cups of water. And that will just go into the saucepan. 1 cup of white wine vinegar. You can also use apple cider vinegar. And 1/4 cup of sugar. And a tablespoon of salt. So that's all going to go onto the stove, and to go in with the carrots into a clean jar. So I always sterilize my jars before I do anything, and that's really important to make sure that you're putting stuff into a clean jar. So you'll put your carrots and also include some garlic and some chili. Now the garlic I have from the shops, but I have also been growing my own chilies in the garden, and my chili plant doesn't really know that it's winter. It keeps on going and going. So I tend to just pop them all into the jar. So what we do is pop this on the heat and get the brine so that all of the sugar and salt is dissolved, and then we pour it into our clean jar and our carrots and things that are already in there. Stir, stir, stir. Stir, stir, stir. So I've got these beautiful juliennes of colourful carrot, and I'm popping them in to a very clean sterilised jar. Put them down, push, push, push. And they're so pretty, so they're lovely to give to friends or to take over when you're having lunch or salad or something with friends in a socially distant kind of way. And here, pop a clove of garlic in, and there's a couple of my zingy hot chilies. And then we very carefully pour our hot brine in to the carrots. Now you can add different things like dill seeds or whatever you like really for extra flavour. And it's a good idea just to give it a little tap And bring all those bubbles to the surface. And you can also do radish or whatever you like really in these kind of pickles. And they will stay in the fridge for about a month. If you do want to do longer lasting pickles, you do need to do the heat treat them. But these ones in the brine will stay beautifully, and they're just fantastic on a sandwich or on a salad or a Buddha bowl or anything like that. I like to put the lid on nice and tightly and turn them upside down, and then you get that nice seal. I'm going to whiz up the pesto. So I've got my carrot tops. I'll just chop them roughly and stick them in. Now you can make pesto out of anything, not just basil. So I've also got a bit of rocket in there from the garden and a little bit of parsley. So squish that all in there. Juice up some lemon. The cashews there. A sprinkle of salt. And then a good slurp of olive oil. I just popped that in my food processor and I'm going to give it a whiz. So now we've got a delicious pesto made from carrot tops. I also put a bit of pecorino in there that I had around. It was just the end of it. I didn't have any parmesan, but if you want it, you don't need to put cheese in really, just as long as you've got some nuts or something. And that's actually really delicious. It's very lemony, very zingy. And I'm going to have that on some crackers or dip some of these purple carrots into it. And I would just pop that in a jar and just tuck it down, but you can keep it for longer if you just put a little bit of olive oil on the top to kind of give it a seal. Excellent. Okay, so we have the carrot top pesto that's ready to eat right now, and I would put these delicious carrot pickles in the fridge for a day, so 24 hours, and they'll be deliciously flavoured and ready for eating tomorrow.